Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Zach here. There's a lot of updates to talk about on this Thursday's edition, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. So both free-to-play and players and members can enjoy basically the 2016 Halloween event again, called the Mistlin Mystery. It's now a quest, and it can be started in the southeastern corner of the Lumbered Swamp by talking to Huey or Abigail, who were there for the event when it first came out. So you can go enjoy that if you want to do it again. There's a dark blue graceful option now for a matching tone for the agility cape. If you want to go grab it, you can get it for 250 tickets at the Brimhaven Agility Arena. I probably won't be getting this anytime soon, but yeah, y'all have fun with that. So also, Armadillo has now had a tweak to the way the armor looks on male characters. There's more. They basically filled in some of the gaps for skin that was showing on the legs and on the abs. So yeah, this is what it looks like now. That's kind of cool. The Max Fire Cape now features an unmoving version of the texture found on the Fire Cape, so it has that lava look. It's not actually moving, which I just said, so could have been cooler. In a very important update, the sand on Piscarilius is now smoother. So guys, if you were really waking up at night about this, you can rest easy now. And these battle steps have been lengthened. This is really important, guys. Let's just drag them out a little bit. Okay, so the biggest update of the week, prayer scroll changes. So any prayer scrolls that were in the game before today have now been split, or have been turned into dexterous scrolls, which unlock Rigour. And now to get Augury, there's a separate scroll called the Arcane. So basically, before you had one prayer scroll, which you could either choose Rigour or Augury to learn from it. But the cost was really high. It was like 500 mil or 600 mil. Now the QA developers had said that they never intended, when Race was released, they had said that this prayer was never supposed to be as rare as it has been. And a lot of people have been complaining that this is so expensive. Pi 80 is free. Why does this have to be 500 mil to learn Rigour? And so this is the action they've taken. Any existing prayer scrolls before today have now been turned into dexterous scroll because they figure that Rigour is more used or more widely desired by the community. And so any existing prayer scrolls you'll now be able to learn Rigour from, and you'll have to get the Augury one separate, which is Arcane. Also, one thing about this is that people who have already paid, yeah, you're kind of screwed, because obviously the cost is going to drop substantially now to get Rigour. So I realize, and people were saying this too, that people who had paid 500 mil to learn Rigour, they didn't really care about the money anyways. But still, I mean, if it were you, come on, you'd be upset too. So, but in order to compensate for this, they've increased the prayer scroll drop rate. You have kind of a double-headed update here. Not only have, it used to be just one prayer scroll, now it's two, and they're more common. So they've really changed the chances of getting Rigour and things like that. I don't know how people are going to feel about that. I know I'm kind of excited to get Rigour for myself without having to pay 500 mil, and maybe that'll be kind of the overwhelming sentiment of the community in the first place, but we'll have to see. I don't know if people are going to respond to that. It should be good, but yeah, for people that have already paid, people are going to say, well, you just keep capitulating to Reddit and the community. I don't know. That's not for me to discuss right now, but that is the update. As it stands right now, Rigour and Augury are now two separate prayer scrolls, which are collectively more common. But also here, as you'll notice at the bottom of this, they've increased the chance of receiving a unique reward from raids altogether. So every other reward that was unique is now more common. So this could have kind of a big effect on the cost of everything. Twisted Bow has already had a nerf, a little bit of one, so it dropped a little bit in price. Now it's going to be even more common, so maybe it drops even further. I don't know. Jagex is kind of tinkering with something that maybe they've clearly thought about this for a while. And they even say down here at the bottom, we'll be closely monitoring both the prices of the scrolls and the earnings from raids to ensure that these changes have had the desired impact. I don't know how you're going to do that, Jagex. You make everything more common, everything's also going to drop. Maybe not a whole lot, but it'll still have that effect. So I don't know how you can really, micromanage or fine-tune that, but who knows? Anyways, this is not for me to give my opinion. That's the update. Everything is more common. Prayer scroll is now two different prayer scrolls, dexterous and arcane. So everyone, good luck with getting those if you haven't already. So yeah, you guys know I always like to touch on these in other news updates at the bottom, because sometimes there's these nice little gems hidden in there. And this week, I don't know if I found one that's super important, but if you'll notice by reading these, it does say it is now possible to pick a full inventory of gourd vials simultaneously. Now, I guess that's a little unclear to me, but maybe it means that you don't have to just keep going 1, 2, and they populate your inventory very slowly. Maybe it means, I don't know, I'm tired. That probably is a very obvious meaning. But anyways, go check out raids. See what this has done for you. Anyways, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope the updates have not made you too angry. I'm going to stay off RuneScape Twitter for the foreseeable future to avoid all the craziness. You guys have a good week. Bye.